Today I am making summer pudding using leftover white bread and mixed summer berries. To make things simple, I bought a mixture of frozen berries, and this is a mix of blackberries, raspberries, blackcurrants and redcurrants. And I'll cook them briefly with a bit of butter and a bit of sugar. With the sugar, how much to use will depend on how sweet you want the pudding to be, but it will also depend on how sour the berries are. So maybe add a little bit and then taste it and add a little bit more if you want to. And I'm adding a heap teaspoon of butter. And I'm cooking the berries on quite low heat just for a few minutes. To prepare the bread, I will cut off the crust. And this bread is 1 day old. You could use slightly older bread, but if it's very fresh, it might be a bit tricky when you work with it. And this is the fun part. We will cut the bread in a way that allows us to line a little bowl. And this bowl is just a little bit smaller than the one I had full of berries. And now the berries are cooked gently, but there is too much liquid, so I will strain some of this liquid and reserve it for later. And when I'm putting the berries into the bowl, I do want some of the liquid there, but not too much of the liquid. So what I want to happen is some of the juice should seep through to the bread, but it shouldn't be too watery. But don't worry too much, because if there is not enough liquid, you can fix it later. And press on the berries gently from the top to make the pudding nice and even. If you end up with some of the bread overlapping, like I did, you can just simply fold it in. And then you just need to cover the part in the middle that doesn't have any bread there. Weigh the pudding down with a plate. Place it in a plastic bag. And put some extra weight on top, like a tin of beans. Now we need to chill the pudding overnight and just tip it out the next day. As you can see, mine didn't come out all in one go, but I will just take this little piece and press it back on top. You can pour some of the liquid you saved from yesterday over the top, and this will cover some of the spots that look a bit too light quite nicely. And you can add some yogurt or sour cream on top, and maybe add some fresh fruit as well. I've decided to make a little rose out of a strawberry just by cutting through the strawberry. Once you are happy with the presentation, you can just cut it into portions and enjoy it